Okay, people, watch the video of this businessman in Lagos and hear what happens to him in Lagos State. Make a watch.
My name is Honora Ezokafo. I'm from Anambra State in Nigeria. Some videos were put up on social media by me, and I want to make clarification because a lot of people were asking what actually happened. So I just want to take out this time to explain what actually happened. This is regarding the Mandela's property, where some of the videos showed where people were roofing properties that belong to the building that I own through my company, Area FM Radio Limited. Mandela's building was formerly belonging to Mandela's Group Limited. But sometime in 2020, the company wanted to sell the property and they offered it to the public. I picked an interest and I bid for the property, and we agreed, on the price of the property. But due to the fact that the property was it's a 17-story building, so the amount was also huge. I didn't even have the money then. So what I did was I seek for financing from Zenith Bank. So 2019, I wrote a letter for financing of the project of that property from Zenith Bank. That was Mr. Ebenezer, was the former GMD of Zenith Bank. So he approved that loan. But within a few time of the approval, when COVID now came, so it became even more difficult for the bank to disburse that purchase, which also delayed a little bit. Eventually, the bank paid. 28th of August 2020, the bank paid for the property after I must have met up with my own requirement, which part of them was for me to provide my own equity contribution. And of course, I did. So the bank bought the property, and since then, from 2020 up until now, I have not had any, I never have or had or I'm having anything that has to do with title issues. The property in question, I have the title documents of the property. The moment the bank paid for the property, the Mandela's Group Limited transferred the title of that property to us in the name of Area FM Limited. It's a subsidiary of Adorabest International Limited. So since then, we've been enjoying peaceful occupation in the property without any interruption until sometime in 2024, to be precise, 21st of January, when the fire incident happened. In fact, fire engulfed the property. So after then, the Lagos State government, through the one of the agency, Safety Commission, sealed the property, and everybody was meant to vacate the property. Of course, after the fire incident, the Lagos State Building Control Agency came, started demolition. The fire in question affected only the first floor, third floor, and maybe a few of the fourth floor thereabout. And thank God to the Lagos State government firefighting agency that also helped out in putting out the fire, and also kudos to also the governor of the state who also, made sure that everything was put into calm. However, the Lagos State Building Control came and decided demolish part of the property and all that, after which the property was open to some kind of, difficulty in putting it back to use again. Of course, I have to sort for, from Lagos State government to also put it back in use, because don't forget that at that time, it was still on loan, so I have to also make it possible for the building to keep on servicing the loan, all right? So I went to Lagos State Safety Commission. They said before they will be able to talk on that property, I have to go and do non-destructive test. Then they referred me to Lagos State Ministry of Material Testing and Laboratory. So I went there. We wrote to the agency. This is the letter we wrote to the agency regarding for them to do the test on the building. This is the letter we wrote. Eventually, the agency received, acknowledged the letter, and they raised an assessment for us to pay, which is we also paid to Lagos State government. After which they carried out the integrity test on the property. After a few time, the test result was out. This is the integrity test report that came back from Lagos State Ministry of Material Testing and Laboratory, and these are the report. Eventually, the final report of what it shows that the building is stable and the building doesn't have any issue. Look at it, so that we should go ahead and renovate. At that point, we went to Physical Planning Authority for us to apply for renovation permits for us to be able to to start development and also remodeling of the property. And they listed everything that we needed to do for us to go back to renovation. Part of them was for us to go and do our architectural drawing, which we also did. The structural drawing we did. We also structural drawing, MIE, all the whole drawing, we completed it, and other requirements which we met. At the end of the day, the Lagos State government now including the non-integrity test, which was even part of the major request from every agency that we went to, requested for this integrity test, which was part of the documents we submitted, and the title document and other. So eventually they issued us a certificate. This is the approval permit. They issued us a renovation permit dated 18th of August 2025. This is barely about a few months behind. So we tried to also go back to renovation of the property. Of course, it's also a setback to our business. So what we did was also request for another additional fund from the bank for us to renovate the property. We requested for funds from the bank to renovate the property. So, which in principle, the bank has actually approved the loan for us to renovate. However, to our greatest surprise, on Friday, we have security personnel on site. On Friday, I was at a TLS where I went to submit the renewal of my traveling visa because I'm supposed to be traveling for some business engagement. Some of my staff called me that there are members of the Lagos State agency, Lagos State Building Control, the task force of Lagos State, and the policemen. They were in the building trying to enter into the property, and they are insisting that they must open up the place. And I told them that, what are you people calling me for? If they want people to open, there's nothing we are hiding. We're not doing anything on the building up now. Open for them, let them go. Let them go and check. Let them go and inspect. If possible, they want to do inspection. And they brought the key, they opened for them. They went from ground floor to 17th floor. They went there and inspected everywhere and came back. But another surprising thing was that they now asked my boy not to come back to the building anymore. That they are going to take over the property. My boy, my Instagram handle is at Andorra Best. I all the whole of the what happened, the video of people why they were telling my boy that they will break the key if he fails to open it. It's there. If you go there, you will see them there. I posted some of the video. If you go to my handle, you will see that it's there. So eventually the boy was even telling me in the video that I'm only working, that my boss asked me to open and lock, and I'm working now, and left. They went up into the building, used hammer, broke all the whole doors. The second floor, the fire did not affect the second floor during that time, and that was where we had all the equipment we imported for the renovation, both our lift, we bought brand new lifts. The building had 3 lifts before the fire, and we bought 3 brand new lifts, the air conditioning system, the panel, a lot of things, everything. Even in the place, this architectural plan here, we have about 72 rooms hotel that is planned to be on top of the building. Every equipment, both safe, both fridge, both ACs, everything that we bought back on that second floor as where we have our storage was broken and taken away by the men of I don't know who they are anyway, because I was meant to believe that they were people from Lagos State Lagos State Building Control Agency. The vehicle they came to that day had the name written on their vehicle, Lagos State Building Control Agency, and the other vehicle was Task Force and Police. So because there was no information, they came in on Friday night evening where we could not be able to reach out to people or ask questions, and send all our security people away, send everybody away, take over the property, So, but because I was busy, so when I was done with what I was doing, I came back to the building to know what actually is going on. But behold, I got there and I saw trucks loading our properties from the building, loading them and taking them out. I was like, what is happening? I met one lady there. The lady talked to me like if I am nobody. The lady was, her name, I think I have to say her name is Folu, one fair lady like that. The lady told me that he was saying India just mentioned telling to say that this building, that they had instruction from Lagos State government to strip the building, remove everything from the building. In fact, the lady said, I quote her, I said, you're not going to remove any pin from this building. That they're going to take everything off, and eventually they will demolish that property. This property. That the Lagos State law states that once Lagos State demolishes the property in Lagos State, it becomes their own. And I was telling her, I don't have any issue with the Lagos State government. I don't have any issue with the title documents. I don't have any issue. And the integrity test of the property, I have submitted it also. And the certificate of renovation, I have it. So why do you want to do this? Are you trying to intimidate me or what? What is the problem? I don't have any court case. There's no judgment on the property that says you should come and take possession. And even with that, why do you even want to take my properties? Even if you want to do anything, those properties belong to me. I bought them with my own money. So even if and he was saying that the governor that I know would not do such thing, because I have seen him in one of the where he went to address some people, where he shanties on the road, he gave them time to remove them. So even if the governor wanted to do anything on that property, he would give us time to say, okay, remove out the one to take away the property. But in this case, without information, he bumped in on Friday evening and now start removing our properties. At that point, I was helpless. What I did was I went to Lion Building, and I got police officers. I reported to them. They gave me 3 policemen. We got there, we saw trucks, and we stopped some of the trucks. We saw some of the trucks, and to my greatest surprise, before going there, I called one of my friends. He's a commissioner of police. I said, something is happening. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand what is going on. What I told him then. He now, I gave the phone to the police officers. So he told them that if these people are not giving them clear explanation on why they were there, that they should take the buses and not go vehicle to the station. But behold, the lady came out, and the lady came, one fair lady like that. When she came, she drove into with a black car with one other guy. They made call, and to my greatest surprise, the commissioner of police now called that my friend, and now, according to him, he said that the commissioner said that he's aware of they are there from Lagos State government, and they should allow them. And I was helpless. The man, I asked him what do I do. He said he's the commissioner of Lagos State, so there's no how he could challenge him. So the only thing that he doesn't know what else to do. I was surprised. And before me, I was there looking at people, looting my property, packing them, taking them away. I was helpless. With guns, I'm not going to start fighting them. So at that point, I said, what do I even go? I have to leave. I left and I went back home. I couldn't sleep that night. The next morning again, they continued. But on Sunday again, my boy called me and said, "Oga, this thing will be secure for the past how many days? Why they will do something?" I said, "But nothing I could do. That I'm helpless." The commissioner of the state says he's aware that the state government is also send them. So what am I going to fight the government? Am I going to fight the police? So, and I'm not going to put in my head because the guns everywhere. So I'm not going to go there and start fighting with people who were holding their guns, So I decided to go. So at the point I said, okay, let my brother come. I said, let this even go. If we are dying, let us even die. What is even happening? We went there on Sunday evening, around that kind 8, 9, about 10 in the evening when I made all those videos. If you go to my Instagram handle, Andorra Best, all the videos I put there, you see them. We are all captured in cameras. Right? We got there. Trucks, loads of trucks, they lined up one after the other, coming in. This one will come in, they will load it and go. And I called them, I said, is this unfair? Is this not an injustice? What are you people doing? What did I do? I am not fighting government. I have never in anywhere, in any contest of power or whatever. I'm not doing, I'm only here to do my business. And I'm only just here to invest and do business, which of course I'm even tired. I don't even want to do it again. If the money I've invested in this state, if I should put them out, even if it's Canada or Dubai, I will have my peace. Because at this point, I'm even tired because they were loading, I was doing video, and eventually, then at that point that I had to call my lawyer, who happens to be a senior advocate. It was him that didn't put up a call, and now he would inform me that even the governor, they claimed that gave them that instruction, was not even aware of it. The governor wasn't even aware of what they were doing in my building. But at that point, and I told him, these people are still here, the police are still here, they are attacking my road. In fact, I was at that point that he now called the commissioner of police again, and they was like, what is your boy still doing there? I thought the governor have said that he should stop or whatever as he leave the place. The police now said that he is now aware that Lapka has moved apart, that he was going to call his boys out. Then also, he now called it was a 3-way call, he now called the GM of Lapka, Madam or something, I don't know, Baye or Jaye or something. He called her on the phone. She was also saying that Lapka people are not supposed to be there, that it's, if there are people who are supposed to be there, should be the contractor. I don't know what the collab means, contractor, if Lapka has contractor, I don't know, but he mentioned that he's supposed to be the contractor. So my lawyer was saying, if the contractor, then somebody has to pay, because all the things that they are taking out from the building, they have to return it back and keep it back, and again we'll have to seek justice, because this is not right. So that was at that point that fair lady, her name is Toru. I don't know, fair woman. If you also go to my Instagram page at Andorra Best, you will see her picture there. She was the one that led the team that came to vandalize the root and took everything that I have, everything that I've labored for years, everything that I've been buying to renovate that property. They took everything away. The material, everything that I got in that, I kept in that building. That was for how many years that they've taken? Items worth over 3 or something billion that I'm keeping. How am I going to get money to do that? The building is just like, what is remaining there now is just pillar and beam, and they've taken everything away. This is pure intimidation and injustice. I'm not doing anything with any person. I'm not fighting with any person. I'm not in any court case with any person. There was no judgment, nothing, no court case, just nothing. This is just absolutely wickedness and intimidation. That they want to take. The lady was saying, you're saying that they will put it. What are you putting the building back for? If you don't want me to have the property, which is my right, because I bought it, if you give me off, I will sell to you, and you take it, because you don't have to take it back from me. Are we in jungle? We're not in jungle. This place is not a jungle. This is a place where it's a democratic nation. You don't do that. All right. So I am only seeking from the executive governor of the state, His Excellency, the Governor Shomoru. I know you to be a good governor. I know you to have been a father to this state. And I'm sure that even in my videos, if you go to my page, I also said that the governor that I know would not give such instruction to go and vandalize, take something and confiscate it and take it to be yours. What does governor need my AC, my leave for? What does governor need my house for? You know, so I want to say that I'm begging. I'm not fighting the government. I'm not fighting any agency. I'm only here for business. I'm just an investor in this state. I'm not also claiming to be the owner of the state. Whatever I'm doing here is just pure business. I'm not doing illegal business. I'm only a legitimate businessman on this state, and I've been doing my business legitimately. So please, I beg of you, His Excellency, please help me to talk to the people who have come to carry all my things, to return my things back and restore my building. Because as it stands now, even the money that the Central Bank wants to give to me for the renovation cannot even do anything again because the building is completely empty. What is remaining there is just the pillar and beam and decking. Everything, both the bus bar, the electrical cable, the armored cable, the lifts, the window, everything, the windows, everything that I bought for the renovation, they scrapped it, and they were scrapping it. You see that they were scrapping it, turning it to scrap, taking it off like scrap, like copper, the whole copper wire, skipping wire, even like the upper floor, the POP, they put them down because of cables because that building was built by G-Kappa. Some of the cables that were planted in there, they put the POPs down, stripping all the whole cables and everything. If you go to that house, you will pity me. In fact, not even an animal could not even do such. This is an injustice of the higher order. I do not want to see this kind of thing in my life again because it's a pure intimidation. What did I do? I'm not in any contest with any government. I'm not in any contest with any person. I'm not in any court for the contest of my title documents. The title documents is everything is with. I have all the documents. Everything you want from me, I have done everything genuinely. So all this information I don't know. So please, I'm soliciting. I'm also asking, please, from the executive governor of the state, please, to look into this matter. This is an injustice, and I should not be allowed. I should not be allowed. I'm only an investor, and I am not fighting. Please, I'm only begging that please see to this request, and please let my building be restored. Thank you very much, and may God bless Lagos State.